Does erythritol count like artificial sweeteners? This is JJ Virgin, four-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Madalena from Instagram asks, does erythritol count like artificial sweetener? I know you say how bad artificial sweeteners are, and I would like to make sure I don't eat them, but I'm not sure which ones you're referring to. All right, one of my favorite subjects. We are going to deconstruct sugar alcohols, artificial sweeteners. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. You probably heard of silver for immune support. My new Pure Silver Spray has a special silver salt technology that keeps it in solution so that it's safe and won't build up in the body. And the spray makes it easy and convenient to use. And because you're a listener, you get 10% off your purchase while supplies last. Just go to jjvirgin.com/silver and put in the code SPRAY, all in caps, at checkout. All right. What the heck is erythritol? So erythritol is a sugar alcohol. They're also known as polyols, which just makes it a little less confusing than a sugar alcohol. And the reason it's called a sugar alcohol, which is the worst possible name because it's not a sugar and it's not alcohol, but it is a type of carbohydrate whose structure resembles sugar and alcohol. So that's why they called it that, which I think just has confused everybody everywhere. So they're similar to sugar, but the difference is they're not absorbed like sugar is or digested like sugar is. So where sugar is 4 calories a gram, these are usually around 2 calories a gram. So they're different. So they taste sweet, but they're just not absorbed that way. And depending on the type that you're eating, they can be fermented. Sometimes they might give you a little gas, depending on the ones. But usually people can tolerate them in small amounts, which is why you'll see them used in a lot of different things, especially in things like toothpaste and chewing gum, etc. Because actually some of them, xylitol especially, can be great for your teeth as well. So again, these are natural. They are not alcohol and they're not sugar. They are a type of a carbohydrate. And the structure kind of resembles sugar and alcohol. They're metabolized different than a carbohydrate. Your body doesn't absorb most of them, so you only get about 2 calories per gram. And as long as you don't overload on them, which can cause some gas and bloating, they can work really well. So again, they're natural. So let's go into artificial versus natural. All sugar, except for artificial sweeteners, are natural. But that doesn't make it okay. So you'll look at things like honey, which is like, oh, it's from bees. It must be okay. Nope, not necessarily. Now, a little bit of raw organic local honey used medicinally, maybe to help with allergies, like half a teaspoon. Okay, but that's probably not what we're doing. We're taking out the bear and squeezing it like crazy on our oatmeal or in our coffee, thinking it's fine, it's honey. Nope. All sugar, your body doesn't know when you're doing that. It doesn't know it came from a bee. It says honey, and it starts raising your blood sugar. Plus, the fructose part of that honey goes beelines to the liver, where if there's no room for it, it starts making fat and can cause some insulin resistance and hypertension along the way. So let's look at what things are acceptable here. Here's your ideals. The sweet herb stevia, monk fruit, which has been used in Asian cultures for centuries, or also known as lohango, another one that can be used. The newcomer allulose, which you're going to start seeing more and more of because the FDA has changed its ruling on it, and used to be that you had to report it as if all the calories got absorbed, but very few do, and it's now showing some benefits in weight loss as well. So allulose is another great one. And then the sugar alcohols, especially erythritol, xylitol, if you can tolerate it, good for your teeth, can be a little bit challenging in higher amounts. but erythritol and xylitol, those sugar alcohols. And then ones we don't often think about, cinnamon. And cinnamon balances blood sugar and has natural sweetness, vanilla, which can boost serotonin. There's another great thing that we don't often think about. And so those are some other ones that we could use as well. So there are a lot of great options out there. The ones you want to stay away from, artificial sweeteners, they don't have any place. They shouldn't even be around. To me, they are the ultimate frankenfood. They are the science experiment gone wrong. And then you really want to transition from using sweeteners like sugar over to things like, again, monk fruit, allulose, erythritol, xylitol, stevia. But don't go crazy on these things. You're just doing that transition. We really want you to get to the point, or I want you to get to the point where you like the natural sweetness of food. And when I wrote the Sugar Impact Diet, if you are having issues with sugar, I walk you through how to retrain your taste bud to appreciate the natural sweetness, which is where we want to go, and then use these sweeteners if needed when we are making something special. This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetojj.com.